Hi, my Bitcoin followers! Marco investor and Real Vision CEO Raoul Pal is unveiling his huge Bitcoin and Ethereum price predictions for the end of the crypto bull cycle. So, in today's video, we are going to see what are the latest updates on Raoul Pal on Bitcoin and crypto. Without further ado, let's begin. For more interesting content, make sure you enable all notifications to our channel, give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. And stay tuned for the hottest secrets and information of Bitcoin. One of the crypto world's most vocal bulls has predicted that Bitcoin will be worth $250,000 and $400,000 by March 2022, with Ether surging to unprecedented highs of $20,000. Whereas the vast majority of his crypto holdings used to be in Bitcoin, Pal also revealed that the makeup of his portfolio looked radically different compared to a year ago. Now 55% of his savings are in Ether, while just 25% is Bitcoin. The remaining 20% is split across DeFi tokens, so-called Ethereum killers including Polkadot, and a selection of social tokens. Explaining his enthusiasm for Ether, Pal explained, there are tons that have gone into just holding, tons that are locked up in DeFi, tons that are locked up in NFTs, and you're left with, as of today, 11% of the entire supply of Ether available, and it's going down every day. And the demand is going exponential. The only outcome is the exponential rise in price. There's no other outcome. Justifying his upbeat price predictions for the coming year, Pal said Bitcoin rising 500% from its most recent all-time high of $60,000 would end up being a very normal rally for the year end, taking it to $350,000. In an interview with Anthony Pompliano, the former Goldman Sachs executive suggests that new waves of big capital will soon move into the crypto space as the markets mature. Pal adds that the availability of Bitcoin ETFs will make the crypto market more accessible to more ordinary investors, driving a huge amount of capital into the space. He also predicts more sovereign wealth funds allocating capital to BTC. The macro guru unveils where he thinks Bitcoin and Ethereum will be, both at the end of the year and the end of the current bull market cycle. I think Bitcoin somewhere north of $200,000 and ETH closer to $15,000. But I think we finished the cycle with Bitcoin close to $400,000 and ETH closer to $40,000. Pal's targets for both BTC and ETH imply a 400% and 966% gain, respectively, from the current values of the two largest crypto assets. Pal also says that as crypto becomes more adopted, the markets will become less volatile and less prone to obvious and pronounced bull and bear markets. About the bull market, he said, I do think it probably decouples to a certain extent, because I think the adoption is going to be really quite big, so that lowers the volatility. As the network gets more adopted, the volatility lowers, so I think we're going to see that this time around, and it will decouple. For every super bullish prediction that's made about cryptocurrencies, an ultra-negative perspective on digital assets is never far away. The billionaire John Paulson told Bloomberg that cryptocurrencies will eventually go to zero, dismissing the asset class as a limited supply of nothing. Paulson, who is known for betting against the US housing market in 2008, warned cryptocurrencies are a bubble, and in line with other critics, he stressed that investors should be prepared to lose everything. In the battle of Pal and Paulson, only one of them can be right. According to him, social or community tokens are going to be the next big development in the crypto market and have the power to disrupt all kinds of traditional industries. Before retiring at 36 and devoting himself to other investments, told Insider in an interview he's so sure social tokens will boom that his company is planning to launch one over the next year. Community tokens are a form of cryptocurrency that is linked to a company, an organization, or even a person. The idea is the holder of the token will get perks from the issuer, such as exclusive content, access to group chats, or digital merchandise. It's the biggest thing I've ever seen. We all know how big crypto is, but within crypto, community tokens are going to challenge all business models, Pal said. And when you realize that tokenizing things changes the equation, it will not be long before Disney tokenizes because they have superfans who want access to parts of the community. So you could have the Star Wars community or a Disney animation community, and people are fanatical about this. A sense of community has been a big factor in the growing adoption and popularity of Bitcoin, the largest cryptocurrency by market value. The market in social tokens will go from being a billion-dollar business to a trillion-dollar one in the next 5 to 10 years. So much so that he's planning one of his own. I'm trying to work on it. We have a great, amazing community of super smart people all around the world. They write to us all the time saying, please, can you create a token? We want to be part of this. We want to be part of this kind of expert network of people that love finance and, love investing and learning, Pal said. Like many other digital assets, social tokens are decentralized and run on a blockchain network. Much like traditional cryptocurrencies or digital collectible items like non-fungible tokens. Anyone can create a community token. Pal outlined the steps that a person or company would need to take to create an effective one. You need to give holders benefits in the community, the utility of community so that they get discounted tickets, ability to get extra merchandise, ability to get NFTs, ability to have meet and greeted, ability to chat with the artists. You need to generate all that ecosystem where everybody can connect and bond and everybody feels close to the center of the community, the influencer, he said. Earlier in October 2020, Pal had said the price of Bitcoin could hit $1 million in the next 5 years. He had said a wave of increase to institutional funds in Bitcoin will push it higher. By that time, Bitcoin was up 40% year to date. While Pal made his latest comments on the bullish future of Bitcoin, another billionaire investor is singing bearish tones. John Paulson, the American billionaire, dismissed cryptocurrencies as an asset class and dubbed them as a limited supply of nothing. As of November last year, a significant percentage of Raoul Pal's crypto portfolio was dominated by Bitcoin, at least 80%. Fast forward to today, the allocation has changed a lot, and Pal said he is even contemplating reducing his 25% Bitcoin position to 5%. Raoul Pal's interest in Ethereum follows the rising demand for ETH, as well as the constantly declining supply of the coin across centralized exchanges. The price levels that he mentioned seem far-fetched, given there are almost 2 months left for 2022. However, Pal mentioned that BTC usually goes up 5 times to 10 times within 3 months, and that even 5 times from Bitcoin's all-time high will bring it over $300,000 very normal rally for the end of the year. He also said that the launch of a US Bitcoin ETF this year and imminent massive dollar printing is enough to drive Bitcoin to $350,000. For more interesting content, make sure you enable all notifications to our channel, give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. And stay tuned for the hottest secrets and information of Bitcoin.